Greetings, everyone, and welcome to The Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners. This is a virtual reality game set in the world of The Walking Dead, specifically New Orleans, and you are the tourist. This game was released about 4 years ago and has since received a free DLC update which extended the story and added more functionality, right down here, Aftershocks, and of course set up the sequel which was released earlier this year. So I thought we'd try this on the channel and see if there was interest in this and possibly games like this in the future. But let's be very clear, this is a horror game, if the Walking Dead name didn't actually make that clear. There are monsters in this game. There are also zombies in this game. And of course the way you kill zombies is with extreme violence. So there's going to be scares, there's going to be violence. And if I am surrounded, there's going to be panic. I'm sure it'll happen quite often. So if you are interested in this kind of a game, then watch and hope you enjoy it. If that's not your cup of tea, I would suggest leaving now. Just saying. So in the story, we, the tourist, met a man in the bayou named Henri. And he told us of something that brought us to New Orleans. And if you want to see that conversation, well, it's coming up right about now.
Well, I'll be damned. The tourist. In the flesh. Oh, stories about you been buzzing all over the bayou. Word has even reached Nola. Yeah. But if the city's where you're headed, well, I suspect your story is just beginning. Here's a friendly warning. One lone soul to another. The dead ain't the only thing to be fearing in the Big Easy. Now, there is a war brewing. The tower on one side, looming on the horizon, high and mighty, spouting their all-for-one ideals and shunning any folks who don't be towing the line.
Please.
Those reclaimed renegades are on the other, making everyone's skin crawl with their horror show tactics. And the powder keg that's gonna make the whole city blow? The reserve. Ha! I can tell by the spark that jumped up in your eyes that you've heard the legend. Disaster relief supplies from when the flood to end all floods hit in an old military bunker. Never distributed to the people because the government didn't know its ass from a hole in the ground. And before they could figure it out, the dead started walking. Oh, all that grub, all those meds, military-grade weapons and ammo to boot, untouched, hidden. And guess who's close to unearthing the mother lode? That's right. You're looking at him. But this broken body has seen better days, and I need to get after it real quick before the fools get wise. So, if you find yourself itching to step out of the bayou and help out an old man, well, you can find me in the cemetery where I'm holed up. There would be a 50-50 split in your future. I ain't greedy, and I ain't no fool. Give it a ponder, tourist. You just might be what this sinking city needs to keep its head above water. But then again, maybe you're the type to pull the whole godforsaken place under.
Ooh, that was unpleasant. Full moon. Alright, welcome to the Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners. So, there's the graveyard. I guess we're going that way. Alright, let's see here now. It is the middle of the night, so it's a little bit on the dark side. Okay, it wants me to grab my, Alright, say, find the old man's hideout. Alright, do I have my light? Alright, so I'm just going to wear my light because it is a little on the dark side here. But then again, it is a graveyard, isn't it? Alright, so... going down. Would you mind if I borrow that? Yeah, you don't need it, do you? No, you don't. Okay, so that's a screwdriver. It's in pretty good shape there, as you can see. Although the durability is terrible, the best weapons are the ones that you're going to make. And the salvage materials thing is very important there, because we're going to need a lot of materials to make the things that we want to make. Alright, so let's put this in my side holster down here. Alright, and because, excuse me, I just have to get up here. Up we go. And down. Okay. Okay, try that again. Up. Okay, up and... okay. Trying to get through here. Almost made it. There we go. Okay, that's the most difficult part of the game done, right? Alright, so... I see we have a friend. Excuse me, sir. You wouldn't happen to know a man named Henri, would you? No? Okay, he wasn't very helpful. Okay, that looks like a new death. Alright, let's see what we have here. Oh, hi. Excuse me, young lady. I'm looking for Henri. Do you know him? No? I swear, the people around here just are not helpful at all. Alright, let's see here. Oh! Something bad happened here. Yeah, zombies are not known for wearing armor and helmets. Oh, no.
Fool. Such a damn fool. Oh, no more. Please. I can't. I take no more.
Henri?
Relax. It's me. What happened to you?
Now you show up. Oh, son of a bitch. Both sides. They came down on me. Same time. Slaughter. But I kept my mouth shut. He didn't get shit out of old Henri. Oh, do me a solid. The bus. All I got. All I've done. Don't let it go to waste. I'm begging you. Help the kid. Huh? Her mom. 50-50 still stands. Huh? They get mine. Understand? They're the only ones who deserve it. The rest? Drown the motherfuckers.
Henri, who are you talking about?
So long, waterfall. So long, waterfall.
Yeah, I know how this is gonna end. Sorry, my friend. Alright. Now, what did he mean by a bus? Well, I guess this is mine now. And we'll start with the ammunition. Okay, so that's 30 caliber, 4 shots. We'll put that down here where ammo goes. This is 30 caliber, 8 shots. We'll put that down there. Alright, and here we have the heart of the game, the crafting tables. Here you can make food, medicine, bows, and arrows. Some things you have to find. Over here, it's guns. Guns and ammunition. And once again, you have to find some things in order to be able to create them. Over here, gear. Basically melee weapons, upgrades, bombs, and all kinds of devices for pain and horror for our enemies, who are many. Now, at the moment, the only thing I can make is a shiv, but I don't have what I need. I need 2 shafts, I need 6 sharp objects, and 5 adhesives, so I don't have anything. But if I wanted to make more things, then I would have to upgrade the station, and this is what I would need. Nuts and bolts 12, workable metal 24. It's the same thing with these guys. You can make some things. I could make a 30 caliber revolver, but I don't have the parts for it. Now, do I? And the same thing, you would need to upgrade in order to get better things. For instance, if you wanted to get a double-barreled shotgun that you made, you could do that. And of course, we have a bolt-action rifle here. And yes, the Nova. A pump shotgun. Endgame stuff. Now over here, we make food, because if we find food in the world, it actually does damage to you. So the simplest thing would be a Nutri-Stew, which you would need water, proteins, fiber, and spice for. Now, if we could upgrade this station with wood scraps and adhesives, then we could make a sterile bandage. I believe I only have a dirty one at the moment here. Yes, that's unfortunately dirty. And I have a kitchen knife. Not really very much there. And of course, then you could make a bow, you could make arrows, and then of course other things helping you with survival here, stamina increases and such like that. And then secret foods, which do wonderful things. There's a food that will prevent your weapons from deteriorating faster, because, in case you didn't notice, this weapon was actually deteriorating. They will all break. But the best weapons are the ones you make. Alright, so let's check out the bus here and see what we have. Okay, so I see a couple of things that I like right away. But let's talk about this. Right here. This is where all of our goods are going to go. The things we're going to be using for upgrading and building. And the way this works is, if something goes in here, it gets recycled into parts. For instance, I couldn't help but notice that there was a broken revolver. It says, pistol frames 1, nuts and bolts 5, workable metal 2. You put this in here, boom, and it goes over there. You can see the nuts and bolts 5 over there. Alright, what do we have here? Oh, and we got this over here. This is going to give us sharp objects, shafts, and workable metal. And I do have a sterile bandage now, so that is a good thing. It heals better. Alright, we'll take this, and that is sharp objects and workable metal there. And yeah, this makes sense. A human skull, and that has wood scraps and gunpowder. Yeah, I don't understand it either, but it is a thing, isn't it? Alright, and of course, we sleep here. Now, there's usually a little bottle here, but of course, we haven't earned the bottle yet. Now, I can't help but notice that there's a note here, but first, we have a pistol. Now, if I look down, I have 12 shots from what I picked up outside, so I'm going to put that down here. This is a shiv. Very useful indeed. I'm going to hold on to that, and we're going to put that over there. So at the moment, I have 3 weapons. I have the screwdriver, I have a kitchen knife, which is terrible, by the way, and I have the shiv, which isn't bad. You'll notice it has 2 stars in the durability. It's actually the first weapon you can make. It's just that I don't have the materials for it. Alright, now we have this. Okay, Soldier's Creed, passcodes, and numbers. Waterfall, New Orleans. Very interesting. And then we have this.
I had an inkling, and by God, I was spot on. The reserve. It's out there. It exists. This journal I found proves it. Still, so much work to be done. Stones that gotta be overturned, riddles that need solving, waterfall, and frequency 61 has to be connected to the reserve somehow. Command and control, I'm guessing. That's the next step. If I can get this blasted radio repaired. Wonder if someone's still inside. As soon as my ankle feels steady, gonna take the skiff to that mansion in the Garden District where Niles and I recorded the Tipsy Blue record, the Blue Palace. It's my best shot at finding a microphone for the radio. Power is covered with the bus battery, just got it connected. Antenna too, got encryption covered. Can't afford any eavesdroppers. Haven't slept in 3 days. These creaky bones are rattling with excitement. So close. I can only imagine what might be in there. Grub, meds, weapons, ammo. Oh, haul of a lifetime. Set me up for a decade. Could sure use the tourist help, though. Hell, I'd even be willing to split 40-60 if they make all this easier. Hope they show up before it's too late. Getting old.
Yeah, unfortunately I was too late. So while Henri was speaking, I took the opportunity, oops, put that there, to pick up a couple of things, one of which was a box of stuff. And this, of course, is a bow. Unfortunately, you'll notice this bow is in absolutely terrible condition. I do have arrows because I picked them up. I'm going to put that back over there. But unfortunately, this bow is really only for scrapping. When we have a better bow, that's definitely something we can work with. But it's going to break and I'm going to lose anything, so it's best just to scrap it. Now, that little container of stuff had a lot of food products, but unfortunately, I happened to notice that it didn't have protein. So, no Nutri-Stew for me. Very unfortunate indeed. If we had some protein, that would do the job. Alright, so let's see about this radio. He mentioned the battery, and I do see a battery right here, so let's carry this over. Alright, so let's take the antenna over there now. And it looks like it goes right there. Right, he mentioned a microphone in a place called the Blue Palace in the Shallows. I'm guessing that, yeah, use the skiff to travel to the Shallows, search the Blue Mansion for a microphone. So it looks like that's what we're going to do in the morning. And as you notice, my little drink has showed up, so I am going to sleep until morning. Then we will go over to the Shallows and search for a microphone. Now, you might have noticed there that it said day 2, supplies dwindle and the dead increase. By the way, I have this on, so let me turn this off for a moment. Oh, actually, it was on already. From my experience, supply drop doesn't really happen, especially in some circumstances where you can actually get a lot of supplies. However, the dead do increase over time. So if you spend your time going to places to get supplies and not doing missions, it can have the effect of making everything harder because there will be more of the dead. So it's kind of a balancing act, because you do actually have to gather materials if you want to unlock things that will let you continue. And it looks like I got some stuff. Oh, medicine. I will take that. Oh, that reminds me, I didn't get rid of these. I also got this. This has protein. But you'll notice if I eat this, it's going to hurt my health. See, that's the problem with eating food outside. It will hurt you. However, if you make your own food, that will be good. So, boom. And now I have protein. And let me just put these guys in here too. There we go. Alright, and I got some medicine. So medicine will increase my maximum health if it drops. There are things that can do that, including infected undead. Now, that's the bottom line, by the way. My health is the green one. Now, the white one on the top is my stamina. You can see a little hint of red there. The more activities you do, the more your maximum stamina drops. The only way to fix it is to eat food. Now, like I said, if you eat bad food, that's going to hurt you in different ways. But now, I can make a Nutri-Stew, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Boom. Alright, so this guy here will give me a nice bunch of stamina and will fix my maximum stamina to a degree. So we're going to keep that because I don't need that now. I might need it later. And like I mentioned, if you find the hidden foods, they will actually do wonderful things for you. Okay, so it's time for us to go to the shallows to see if we can find a microphone. And also try to get as much supplies as possible. Now, over here, I have this holster. I have a screwdriver over there. I have a couple other melee items available to me, right? Now, on this one down here, I have my pistol. It's currently loaded, and you will have to actually manually reload it. So it's not a matter of hitting a reload button or something. Now, over my shoulder, right shoulder, I could hide or carry a bigger weapon, like a shotgun or that bow. Now, over my left shoulder is my backpack. So if I throw an item over my left shoulder, I'm putting it in my backpack, and you'll see a message that says items stored. Alright, so, and of course I have this, which is my my quest book here, and I also will get a map of the area that I'm currently in. Alright. And this, of course, is my light. Now, I have to shake it when it runs out of power, but I can also put it on my chest here, so it'll be on when I need it. Alright, so let's get going here. The way you get to areas is with the skiff, because everything is flooded. And besides, as we've seen, walking in the water isn't a really good idea. Now, at the moment, you can see most of these areas are actually locked. The one that isn't is the shallows, and it has a little purple star there, which tells me there's a main quest there. Once we've done that, and it moves on probably to Via Corolla, we could actually go back to the shallows, and we might end up doing that depending on how things go now. So why don't we just go to the shallows? Alright, welcome to the shallows. Now, one of the most important things about making one of these excursions here is that when you leave, make sure that you do not have any open spaces in your backpack. You see, I have 7 of 27 items. If I don't have 27 items, I have failed. Because you need to get as much stuff as possible. Alright, I'm going to leave those for now because I'm probably going to see better stuff in the future. Alright, but this lady has a quest for me, so we're going to listen to her.
My husband, he's turned. He begged me not to let it happen, but I just couldn't pull the trigger. He was all I had left, but I failed him. I'm so ashamed. Would you be willing to help me out? I just can't bring myself to do it. I need someone else to end this nightmare.
I will put him to rest.
You will? Thank you. That is so kind. Here, take this key. I locked Reuben in a room, 2nd floor of the Blue Mansion, just up the street. I noticed your watch. Looks like you've got the alarm in sync with the chiming bells that rile up the walkers every day. Smart. You don't want to be caught out in the open when this place is overrun by the dead. Oh, and one last request. Reuben's wedding band. If you could retrieve it, it would mean so much to me. At least I could carry one small token with me. From my children, I have nothing. They're just gone. I never even got to say goodbye.
Okay, so if we take care of her husband and we get the wedding ring back, she's going to give us something. Here's the thing, and this is Saints and Sinners. I could just kill her right now and I will get the item. That's what the game allows you to do. It would actually be a lot simpler for me too, but that is not what I'm going to do here. Is that food I see right there? That is food I see right there. Dog food. It's got protein. That's good for me. Alright, so I need to fill my backpack, but I need to fill it with good stuff. So let's just move along here. Now, I happen to know where I'm going. If we see here, the map. This is where I'm going. This is where I was. That's where I am. So if I cut through here, I can avoid the street. That might be good. Alright, so let's go. Alright, I need to be careful with my stamina. I also need to be careful. Oh, hold on a minute. I also need to be careful. Is that a crowbar? Oh, I'm putting that over my shoulder. Okay, that's unusual. Alright, so, yeah, a bottle is 2 free kills without having to use my tools. Okay, so I got one guy here, I got one guy here. Hopefully I can get them. Okay, this is a problem. Okay, one sees me, the other does not. Alright, one at a time, one at a time. Come here, come on, come on, there you go. A drink between you and me. There we go. Alright, so you'll see it's red now. When a melee weapon is red, or a weapon is red, it means one more use and bow, it's gone. So you can see that it actually has salvage materials. If you're using a weapon that's expensive, you might want to just store it and then save it. Oh, hi, how you doing? There we go. Alright, hey, I got another bottle. Isn't that great? Alright, because I am trying to conserve, but I am also starting to wear myself down a little. Alright. Nobody behind me? Good, nobody behind me. Come here. Come on, come on, come on. How you doing? How you doing? There you go. There you go. Alright, anything good around? Oh, I see something really good right there. Okay, a broken pistol, which has a pistol frame. It also has a good amount of nuts and some, oh, okay, multiples. Close together, too. Kind of an issue. Alright, the game is telling me it wants me to go up there, so that's what we're going to do. Okay, hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. There you go. Yeah, if you grab them by the head, it does tire you, but it does make it easy to take care of them. Alright, we're back to the screwdriver here. Alright? Alright, there you go. There we go. Sleepy time. Sleepy time. Alright, now there's a couple of items over here that I know I want, because they're always here, even though the loot is fairly random. Alright, keyboard has good stuff. I see wood. Oh, and I see another broken pistol, too. Broken pistols, broken rifles, and broken shotguns. Very important. Okay, and you see, they respawn very quickly. Alright, so I'm heading up here. I believe the house is locked, and this is the reason we're doing this. Now, this does drain stamina, so I don't want to dawdle here, right? Okay, hold it a minute. There we go. And we're going in here. Okay, up. Okay, up and okay, in. There we go. Okay. Ooh, what do we got? Ammunition. 30 cal. What else do we have? Yeah, there's a fine line that you have to walk between looting and, of course, getting out alive. Okay, this is good. I got another screwdriver. All right, this one's in decent shape, too. All right, we'll hold on to that. Okay, and food. This one has protein. Very good indeed. All right, so I would love to be able to loot this entire house, but time is definitely a thing. Okay, and there's usually shotguns. Oh, that's actually 30 cal. Okay, there's 30 cal there. What is this? Okay, that's glue. That's got adhesives in there. All right. All right, I'm just popping over here to grab a few things. All right. Because I do have a mission to do. All right, let's turn this on now. Because I need to do some quick searching here. Oh, I see medicine. Yes, I do see medicine. All right, so we're going to keep the medicine. And let's see what we have over here. Okay, a can. Not that. If a can. Okay, it's an empty can. I don't want it then. If it robot. Robots are awesome. Check out that. All right, robot. All right, come on. Ammunition. Oh, that's better than ammunition. We got a box of stuff that's got gunpowder, nuts and bolts, and workable metal. Very nice. Very nice indeed. All right, what do we have here? Okay, the clocks are very good. What is that? Padlock. Okay, the clock is good. Clock's got a lot of good stuff in there, so we're just going to throw that over my shoulder. Yeah, not really very useful. All right, let's see. All right, let's move on. Okay, now the question is there anyone in the hall on the top floor? I don't see anybody. But they will just spawn here. By the way. Okay, you have sugar, you have water. Okay, move. Alright, so don't be surprised if they just appear in the hallway now. Alright, so this is the microphone. Alright, that goes in a special quest area. See, if we look here, you'll notice the key she gave me and the microphone are right there. And I do see that there's another robot. Alright, so let's see here now. I still have that, right? Alright, let's see. Oh, I got another clock. Alright. Oh, like I said. Come on. There you go. Oops, missed. There you go. Sorry about missing the first time. I'll do better the next. Alright, so let's see here. Come on, more ammunition would be good, even though that is not bad. Alright, how are we doing? 24 of 27. I'll probably have to start making tough calls. Ooh, antiseptics, bindings, water, spice. That's good. I'm going to be able to make a lot of Nutri-Stew. Alright. Alright, what do we got in here? Okay, what do we have here? Oh, that's more protein, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to have to save that. Alright, so I'm going to have to start making tough decisions pretty soon. Alright, so let's see about... does that have anything? Yeah, it does, but I can't afford to take it. Now, if I got ammunition, that would be different. Oh, a Twinkie! There will come a time where I really want that. Oh, hi. Were you looking for your friend? She had to go. Alright. Now, eventually, we'll start running into infected zombies. They'll have like green around their mouth. When they die, they kind of explode, so you don't want to melee them. You have to pay attention. But I don't believe we'll run into them just yet. Okay, move over. Alright, I do believe... Yes, here it is. Okay, how's this doing? That'll do the job. Alright, so I need the key. And I'm nearly out of space, so I'm going to have to start dropping things. Alright. Alright, so let's take care of that woman's husband and see what we can get up here. And see if there is actually... a terrible secret that she is unaware of. Hello? Your wife says hi. Alright, so there's the ring. Put the ring in there. Was there something else around here? He should have dropped me something here. Is it over here? Okay, he should have dropped a piece of paper. Alright, so obviously we're not going to hear his story because I don't see the piece of paper anywhere. Alright, well his story is that, yeah, he actually killed his kids and didn't tell her because he didn't want them to live in this world. Alright, so we have an angel. Alright, so that I do need to take. Oh, I don't have any space for that. Alright, we're going to have to... Here, right here. Alright, so, and we also have a shotgun. It's not terrific, but it will definitely do the job until we can make our own. Wait a minute. Oh, the crowbar! Right, yeah, we're not keeping that. We're keeping this. I forgot about the crowbar. Alright, so what are we going to drop here? Because I picked up a lot of good things. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing here I want to drop. Except I can drop this can. Alright, so I do have one spot open now. So I got the shotgun. Good, I got the shotgun. And of course I have shells for it too. Alright, so I do want to see... Yeah, I'd really like that. Alright, I'll keep it for the moment. I'll keep it for the moment. Alright, I do want to see if there's any ammunition around here. Because that can actually happen. And ammunition is just... Oh, I can't take that. Nothing here, nothing here. There usually is some ammunition. The loot in the levels are random. Oh, I would like to take that too. Oh, there we go. Alright, that is 30 cal. Alright. Let's see. Anything here? Oh, yep, we got some more. And that is shotgun shells. Very nice indeed. Oh, is anything there? Nope. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, that's glue. I can't take that at the moment. I can't take that. Yeah, painful when you can't take things. It really is. It's very painful. The food is a very high priority, though. Ooh, I'll take that. That's more shotgun shells. You can take as much ammo as you want. 30 cal. Very nice indeed. Alright, let's get some more stuff here. Alright. We should start moving because I may want to come back. Alright. Oh! Hi. Okay, this is about to break. Alright, now I need another weapon. We'll take the knife. The knife will break quick. But of course I do have a spot open now, right? Alright, so here's the thing. I'm gonna go back... I'm gonna go back to here and we're gonna go down this way. Alright, hold on a second. Alright, turn it off. Alright, so put this down here. Okay, that's a bit of an issue, so let's see about this. Alright, over here. Okay. Down. Okay, unfortunately he sees me. Okay, that's bad. Okay. Okay, that's not good. I'm in trouble. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you get out. You get out. You get out. Okay, I'm in trouble. Okay, you go that way. Okay, it's still in him, right? Okay. Okay, I'm in trouble. I'm in a lot of trouble. Yep, I'm in trouble. Yep, they ate me. Yeah, unfortunately, I got tired, so... Yeah, what do you think? Okay, I'm going to continue here. Let's continue. This is going to put me back at the skiff, and I have to go get my stuff. The only weapon that I have is this. Alright. I am on a time issue here. But, you know, the thing is, I could also do her mission. Because I believe... Oh, do I have that? Yes, I can do her mission. Alright, so this is... gonna help to a degree.
Is it over?
Yes, it's over right here. There you go.
I recovered the ring.
Thank you. This means the world to me. The only reminder of life before all of this. Reuben was a good husband and an amazing father.
Hold on to the good memories. They will keep you sane.
I will. Here's the code to the safe as promised. I hope that whatever's inside will prove useful. Safe journey.
4542. All right, so I didn't get the option to tell her about her husband because I didn't find the piece of paper. It didn't drop. All right. This. All right. All right, so I need to get my bag. All my stuff's in my bag. But I figured, all right, yeah, it's right over there. Now, usually the zombies more or less bug out. Yeah, unfortunately, I got surrounded by 3 of them, so that was bad on my part. All right, I really could use that food that I got. The one that I made. All right. Now, one thing about it is the timer on the bells. If you'll notice, the center, it's a solid green. When it fills up completely, it means the bells will ring. And that means that a whole bunch of zombies will show up. So we really need to be out of here before then. Okay. Move. Okay. Get my bag. Alright, I got my stuff back. Okay. Now I'm actually going to go back up. Because she gave me something that I really need. Alright, Alright. Okay, I am going to eat that Nutra right now. Alright. Now, you see my stamina, the top? That's the maximum right now because of the red. So, there we go. And that's not because I died, that's because of exertion. Alright, so let's head down. You know, I should... Okay, I should be using the shiv. Alright, what is this one? Okay, I got the shiv. I should be using the shiv. The shiv is better. Alright. Alright, what I'm looking for is in here. In a way, that kind of worked out because I got a quick teleport right to where she was. Okay. Oh, you know what? Put that in there. Put that there. Alright, and it was... Hold it a minute. It was 4542. Yep. Alright. Alright, so what did I get here? Okay, I got the crafting recipe for 45 cal. And I got the recipe for the ammo, and then I got 9mm, and then I got 9mm, and then I got a 9mm. Now, eventually I'll be able to make this, but you'll notice it's worn and the durability is terrible. So this isn't good for many shots. So what I want to do is, let's put this over here. This is nearly full. Alright, so that's really the reason that I wanted to come back, because I wanted to be able to craft the 45 cal. Alright, and... I'm sure I'll find something better along the way. Alright, so now that I'm actually inside, very quickly, I'm just going to look around for a second here. Even though I only have one spot left. You know... How good is that? Kitchen, that's a kitchen knife. Alright. If it was a screwdriver, I would have taken it. Ooh! Medicine. That's it. I'm full. Let's go. Alright, so I'm going to go out the front door because if you look at the map, we're here right now. This is where we came in. This is where she was. So we came around here, but there's another skiff up here. So I can go out the front door and come up this way. And considering the clock is ticking, probably a good idea. See, that's the time constraint. I could continue to search this house and probably find better things, but if the time runs out... What is that? I thought maybe that was ammunition. No, that is not ammunition. Alright. But if the time runs out, you know, you're basically dead. So let's just go. There's going to be somebody out here, right? Of course there. Oh, hi. All right. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, hold on a minute. Okay, you. Oh, yeah, they're trying to gang up on me again. All right, I need stamina. Ooh. Yeah, that wears you down very quickly, by the way. Really quickly. All right. All right, let's just move. And running will just get you more tired. All right, so I got 2 coming after me. I'm about to have... Oh, I got a big problem now, don't I? All right. All right. Okay. Over there, over there. Okay, let go. Okay. Hold on. Okay, you. Okay. See, it's the thing is that if there's one, it's not really a problem. If there's a lot, I don't have any room, right? No, I don't. If there's a lot, that's when it becomes a problem. So I got killed when I got swarmed that first time. Oh, I would really like to bring that with me. Do I have anything? Candelabra. Sharp object. I got a lot of sharp objects. All right. I would much rather have the wood scraps. Yeah, I'd much rather have the wood scraps. All right, let's go. Because you got to be careful firing guns because the sound will attract. But I think I had everybody on me, except of course for these guys over here. Yeah, there's more wood lying right there. But I got to be going. And this is my other skiff. Okay, that's wood. All right, I'm just gonna take a quick look at my inventory again. Page 1. You know, I don't really need the dirty one. I'll take that. Yeah, I don't really need the dirty one. Okay, so let's go home. Okay, we're home and we're safe. All right, and yeah, I need to get more food going, of course. I really need to find the recipes. All right, first order of business. Let's drop everything off. Okay, because I did get a good haul here. A pretty good haul. I'm just going to get rid of this kitchen knife. And, of course, we're going to do that because the wood scraps and the fiber and such, very good. We're keeping the pistol for now. All right, and we're going to put that up there. All right, and food. Food goes in there, too. And so does the keyboard and the broken pistol. Notice I get a pistol frame for that. So someday I'll be able to make pistols out of that. All right, and of course more of that. And another keyboard. Okay, that's a weapon. We're going to hold on to that. Yep, sardines, protein. All right, can we put this guy back over here? All right, so we got medicine. Okay, robots. The robots have good stuff. And this, ooh, that's a lovely thing right there. Those packages of stuff are really good. All right, and of course when we have this, and we have another keyboard, and yes, a dragon bar, more protein for me. All right, put that in there, and we got another one. What is this got? Antiseptics, bindings, water, spice. With all the protein we got, we're in great shape. All right, and this is an angel. This is the angel for the shallows. There's one in every area, including this one, by the way. All right, you know, I don't need to have 3 medicines with me. Okay, here we go. Right, there we go right there. I have medicine. I have another medicine. I have a sterilized bandage. Yeah, I need to make some things. Actually, I don't need to have that with me. Hold on a minute. All right. Yeah, you can hang things up on the walls over here. As a matter of fact, oh yeah, I scrapped the bow. I could have hung the bow up over here, but then again, I wanted the materials more than I wanted the bow. All right. So, I do believe this was the reason we went out. Right, and now, of course, it wants me to tune the antenna to a strong signal. Well, yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. Actually, I'll probably get to that in the morning. Okay, so now we have a lot of stuff here. The first order of business, I need food for the next day. As you can see, we did pretty good here. So I'm just going to make one of them because they're useful to have. So I'm going to put that in the bag. All right. Now, I can't do an upgrade over here. I can do an upgrade over here, which means I could make 38 ammo. Here's the thing. How's this one doing? I mean, this is in pretty good shape right here. I don't have to worry about that. I do have to load it, though. So I believe, like that, like this. Yeah, you see, imagine doing this. Hold on a second. Imagine doing this while you're being attacked by zombies. Just saying. Okay, the other gun, the one we have a broken version of, a bad version of, is obviously much better. It has magazines. All right, so I could upgrade this table right now. However, I do consider this one to be a priority. So we're going to upgrade this gear station right now. And I could do it again? I could do it again, apparently. All right, first things first. I need weaponry, which I don't have. I don't have any adhesive. I can't make a shiv. Oh, wow, that's terrible luck right there. Yeah, I guess... Did I use adhesives on this one? I don't think so. But if I did, I'm in a lot of trouble. Now, I could upgrade this. Would I have enough to make the bat? See, what I just got myself here... Here, put this back. What I just got myself here was... Sprinting is quieter and takes less stamina. So if I'm running away, I can run longer. You know what? Just go for it. The thing is, I can't... Oh, I can make this. But that means I won't have the shotgun. Unless I did something else. Alright, hold on a second. Build. Alright, here's what we're going to do. See, I can put a long weapon right here. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to... Oh, not that. I'm going to take this guy with me. Boom. To ventilate heads. Right over the shoulder. Alright, so that's going to help me with the weaponry problem because I can't make a shiv, and all I have is this shiv, which is kind of damaged, and a screwdriver, which is going to be a bit of an issue for me. Oh well. Anyway, I think that is going to be it. Now, the game wants me to work on the radio, but I happen to know that that's going to lead me to things that I have to do right now. And I don't want to do them right now. You know what I want to do? I want to sleep. So I think that's going to be it for now. If you enjoyed the video and you want to see more of this, please give the video a like. Maybe say that in the comments so I know for sure that that's what you want. And if it's not your taste, thank you for watching this far. Hopefully I can get something up on the channel that maybe you want to see. Put that in the comments too if there is something you want me to do on the channel. And subscribing is always a great way to support the channel. Just gonna throw that in. Anyway, if there is interest, we can do more. Maybe we can go through the full storyline. And, of course, maybe even the sequel if there really is more interest in that. So, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. Nighty-night.